Hi, I'm Dave Gardy here in WebAble TV studios near Washington, D.C. in preparation for the CSUN event and this pre-event webcast. And with me on the phone right now is SteveLandau. He is president of a company called Touch Graphics. Steve, thanks for joining us.
Oh, I'm glad to be speaking with you, Dave.
Now, you're known for tactile design for universal access. Give us an overview of what the company does.
Well, we have, for the last 15 years, been involved with creating tactile materials that allow people to feel images and understand spatial arrangements through a sense of touch in addition to visual seeing and hearing. So these materials have a lot of different purposes, and we have worked with several different markets over the years to create products and specialty materials that are used, for example, in museums, where we've made things like interactive talking models that visitors can touch with their hands, and as they do, they're hearing the name of each part of the model. So maybe it's a rocket ship, or it's a penguin, or it's the campus of a school. People can now interact with things through the sense of touch. And of course, that has a lot of applications for people with visual impairments because they often can't access pictures, maps, graphs, diagrams, things like that visually, so these materials are especially useful for them. But as you mentioned, we're all about universal design, which means that we want to make stuff that is fun and interesting to use for everybody, not a kind of specialty product that may only be of value for a very small group of people with vision problems. We want our stuff to be for everybody and completely accessible to that group.
Steve, can you give us an idea of what products Touch Graphics will be featuring at CSUN?
Well, before I get to that, I would like to talk a little bit about history. Is that okay? Because a lot of the people that will be seeing this video or maybe people that have a long history with CSUN conference. CSUN is the main event for our industry.
Why don't I just ask you, so can you give us some idea of what you'll be featuring at CSUN, and you can take it from there?
Sure. So we're going to be showing some brand new things because we haven't had a booth on the exhibit floor for the last 5 years. Before that, we had a long-standing presence at CSUN, but now we really changed our product line, and this event is going to be sort of the big opening moment for our latest area of focus. So we're going to be showing some of the museum exhibits that we've been working on. Specifically, we'll be showing our interactive talking sculpture of a Buddhist standing figure that is based on an artifact at the San Diego Museum of Art. So as you know, CSUN takes place in San Diego. We've been working with the local art museum to create an accessible, interactive version of one of their sculptures that they have on display there. So we'll be demonstrating that and allowing everybody to touch it and to find out about this 1,000-year-old Buddhist sculpture that was made in China. And in addition to the sculpture, we'll be showing some other things. We'll be showing our latest talking maps that we have been producing for customers, including Google. So Google has commissioned a network of 40 wayfinding and orientation maps for their New York City headquarters. And we are busily working with them now to implement this system, and we'll be showing for the first time ever in the world the first map from Google's New York City headquarters that we have produced using our tactile graphic methods. And so I'm hoping that everybody will have a chance to come over and try that for themselves. It's quite an engaging installation, and you can really see how it shows the stairs and elevators and office cubicles and meeting rooms of this incredibly complicated space in the middle of New York City. So that's one of the other things we'll be demonstrating at CSUN.
Excellent. Well, I see you're in booth 105. So again, we've been talking with Steve-Landau of Touch Graphics. That's touchgraphics.com if you're looking for the website. And I got to tell you, that's a fascinating story. I'm going to be anxious to see that Google and some of that San Diego Museum infrastructure that you built.
Well, we're looking forward to welcoming everyone at our booth. And we'll actually, I'll be joined there this year by Lindsay Tuzolino, who is going to become our booth buddy, and she'll be also having a chance to say hello to everyone as they pass by. Val Marash from Cliff Kettlewell will also be hanging out with us because we're going to be using CSUN as a way to do some data collection for a new research project that we're doing into tactile perception. So everyone that comes by, we're going to be asking you to try out some materials while Lindsay takes notes and probably asks you some questions about what you think. And we're going to take the results of that experiment and use that to further our understanding of how people use their hands and fingers to learn and to read tactile pictures of Braille.
Excellent. Well, we appreciate the time you've taken today, Steve. We've been talking to Steve-Landau. The company is Touch Graphics at touchgraphics.com. He's in booth 105 at CSUN. Thank you for joining us today, Steve.
Thank you so much, Dave.
I'm Dave Gardy here for WebAble TV's pre-event webcast in preparation for CSUN. Stay tuned for more.